Yo, what's going on, guys? Jetxc here. Happy Sunday. Apologies for a little late video here, but I got busy this morning, so I wanted to get this out as soon as possible here. I've got another video, but I'm here to talk about Snowbreak. Shout out to Snowbreak Love, and then actually CL actually tagged me in this right after I saw it, but I want to make a video on this, and this is upcoming stuff for 2.4 of Snowbreak. The schedule and the updates for things to come for 2.4. Currently we're on 2.3 here, so there's a nice little translation. If we see here, planned content implementation post version of 2.4. So let's go over everything. And if you guys remember, a lot of this stuff has been talked about since like 2.0, 2.1. So yeah, let's talk about it. So we've got full voice acting for the main storyline is planned starting version 2.5. So this has been something they've been planning since like 4, maybe 5 patches ago. So that's still something that's coming up. Even though they had issues with the story in 2.3 here currently, that is still something they want to work towards, and it looks like it's still coming. Due to numerous bugs, the establishment of a test server is being considered after proving production capacity. Honestly, I wouldn't mind this. I think a test server is... I'm trying to think. I know I would play a few games. Oh, gosh, hang on. I'm thinking of... Oh, God, I'm thinking of League of Legends. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. But I think a test server would definitely be something worthwhile just to get rid of and help against any issues when it comes to bugs every patch. So I think this is a good idea. I mean, it's definitely not a bad thing, right? So nice little test server. Especially, too, when you have, like, things like costumes. I feel like costumes, a lot of people... they'll implement the costume, and then when it comes out on actual servers, people will have certain issues with it or it's buggy. So yeah, I think this is fine. The bonds formed with team members will be reflected as real events and are expected to impact the storyline. So marriage between Life and Finny, getting closer with other characters like Katya and Marion, that should be more reflected within the story. Improvement to the selection of sub options for rear support as scheduled. So this, the translation is a little iffy for this. So I believe this is with logistics, right? For leveling up your logistics, they're going to have more options to level things up properly when it comes to getting the right stats for your logistics. So that's going to be happening around version 2.5. Implementation of the operative rooms is planned. So updating the rooms of the character. Feature to dress characters in costumes within the dorm is under development, though currently facing challenges. So this would be interesting. Actually being able to use the costume that you have for your operatives within the dorm would be huge. I can only imagine, you know, the complicity of doing something like this, especially when you have like different types of costumes and possible clipping and how it forms when you're, you know, doing different activities within the dormitory. So that'll be interesting to find out what they do. 5-star version of Nita is currently in production, so I guess it's kind of sort of started. So eventually we should get a survey for that. Optimization of firearm sound effects is planned, so they're going to update sound effects for the weapons. Survey will be restricted to genuine players by implementing a level requirement. So this is also going to be in conjunction with Nita, and I actually like this idea a lot. I really do, because it's giving players that actually play the game. Honestly, I honestly wish a lot more gacha games would do this, but you're giving players that actually play this game like input into, hey, you guys have put in the time, you're level 50 or whatever, so what would you guys like to see from Nita or any other things in the future, right? So this is pretty huge, because that gives you that gives players that actually put in time for the game to actually give their opinion here. So great idea, great idea. And they did talk about this before, so it's good to see it actually being implemented. And then this translation is a little wild, but they say a ride-on toy. So I think they're talking about the massage chair that was really popular. Although actually, you know what? I don't think they are. I think they're literally talking about some type of some type of ride-on toy that's scheduled for 2.5. So that should be interesting. I guess we'll have to see what that is, but that's pretty much it, guys. The although the stuff that's happened with Snowbreak, you know, not even talking about the censorship, but the story that they're trying to rewrite for 2.3 although that stuff happened, what we're about to get here in the next 2 updates is going to be really, really good for the community and the game as well. So, yeah, here's hoping everything goes well. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, I got to get out of here. Later.